We are the biggest B2B transaction network in the world, carrying over 4 billion transactions every year.
GXS is based out of Gaithersburg, Maryland. That's our global headquarters. We do supply chain e-commerce services in the cloud for about 30,000 customers, and we were founded in 1967. The services basically connect buying and supplying organizations, doing electronic transaction processing, ordering and receiving, and all of the processes involved in the business of stocking parts or filling store shelves and moving the business of e-commerce.
The main technology needs of GXS are twofold. One is we need high-speed transaction processing for the key information flows that are going through our system. But increasingly, we need to be able to apply scale to analyze and act on those information flows. Where we had some challenges is dealing with spikes and also dynamic loads. When you get a sudden peak of load or go down, it was very hard for us to attack that in a cost-effective way.
Both our enterprise and ISV customers are facing new sets of challenges. Our enterprise customers are realizing that they need to do more with shrinking budgets, and they need to react quickly to fast-changing business needs.
GXS worked with Mindtree, a technology partner of Microsoft with experience on Azure, to develop and deploy the cloud application.
When we initially started brainstorming with GXS, we considered all the other cloud service platforms that were available, and we chose on Windows Azure because we thought it was the best suited, and it also helped that both Mindtree and GXS had a very good understanding of the Microsoft stack and would be able to implement the solution more easily.
GXS looked at hosting with Windows Azure for a couple principal reasons. One is to take advantage of the economies of scale, being able to scale up and down. That gives us some cost efficiencies and lets us enter into product areas we wouldn't otherwise. But also important is Microsoft's reputation. For GXS customers, reliability is the number one priority. If the information that we're moving on behalf of customers doesn't get there, their businesses can stop. That can mean someone misses a payroll, a factory stops, or a store is out of stock on an item. So any reliability problems are completely unacceptable.
Windows Azure, the architecture is simple and clean, makes for good application development, and it's certainly trustworthy. Microsoft has a good reputation, good leadership in this area.
We don't view Azure as hardware. We view it as a platform we can develop on. And so we get to leverage all the research and development Microsoft does to create services.
Mindtree is actually in production and 100% billing with the Windows Azure-based solution. Most other companies are either in pilot or doing POCs and exploring getting solutions on Windows Azure while we are actually in production.
With a service that's offered to you from a cloud platform, you don't have the problems of getting it installed on site, you don't have the maintenance headaches, you don't have to own all of that. The cloud is a better option for GXS customers because we are able to provide them all the processing they need without charging them for processing they don't. GXS has principally realized a business benefit from Windows Azure because we're able to offer services that we might not otherwise offer to our customers. And using the computing power available in Azure, we're actually able to give customers more information from the raw data streams we carry for them.
GXS appreciates Microsoft's experience and leadership in the cloud from an enterprise standpoint, and the commitment is clear.
It's been a great experience.
We've been very happy.